Welcome. My name is Pat Judd. I'm a math and science teacher at Chalone Peaks Middle School. I also teach a STEM science class. And a major project that my two STEM science classes worked on this year was building Chalone Peaks Middle School in Minecraft to scale. To begin our tour, I'm going to have Roger explain a little bit about the multi-purpose room.
This is the multi-purpose room. We have assemblies here, we have dances, and this is where we eat our lunch. These are the cafeteria tables. We have the lunch lady. She's an NPC. An NPC is a non-player character that acts like if it's a real player. Right here we're going to the kitchen. This is where all the food is made. We have a cook. This is another NPC. We have the indoor stage area. And we have the snack bar. This is where you could buy your snacks. And if we go outside, we have the girls' restroom. And then the boys' restroom. And we're gonna go to the library. I mean the office.
This is the office. We're going through the visitors side. The visitors go through this side because the front gate is locked during school hours. This is the supply room. Teachers go here to get supplies when they run out of their supplies that they already have. There's only a little bit of supplies in the supply room, and there's a lot more in a warehouse, not in the school. This is the front desk that the secretary Yolanda sits in, and this is the attendance window that you go to when you have a when you get tardy or you've just shown up for school, and Graciela sits here. And this is our vice principal's office, Mr. Sorbonne. He's in charge of discipline, and then this is our principal, Mr. Barbary. He manages the school. And then there is our academic coach, Mr. Daniel's office. Then there is the nurse's office. You go here when you get hurt. And then there's the bathrooms. Then there's the speech room. People with speech issues go here. And now we're going to the teacher's lounge.
Now we are heading over to the teacher's lounge, and teachers can eat in here, and they also have their mailboxes that they get supplies from or anything that they have to do that's in their mailboxes. They have another storage room in here. And if we go over here, here is the women's bathroom. And on the other side, there is a men's bathroom. Now we are going to the cold corral, or the outside eating area.
The court corral is where the lunch tables are, and this is where they eat their lunch at. And this is the outside stage. This is where Friday activities are and assemblies, and where they play music. This is the snack bar, where kids who brought money to school can buy chips and hamburgers and french fries with chicken nuggets. And over here is the school lunch area, where kids who just want to have school lunch can get their lunch, and those are water fountains. Now we're going to the basketball courts. In the basketball courts, this is where PE classes play basketball or run sometimes. And at lunch, kids come and play basketball. Now we're going to go to the PE portables.
Now we are heading over to one of the PE rooms, and this is where the PE teachers let their kids get changed for like changing out, so they can get comfortable for running instead of doing it in skinny jeans and stuff. So here is just an overlook of the PE room, one of the PE rooms. And now we are going to be heading over to the other side. Now we are going to another PE portable, and this is room 175, and it looks similar to the other one. Here's a teacher's desk and some cabinets that we have, a sink and lower cabinets. Here's another view of the PE portables. Now we are heading over to the other PE portable. Oh, I almost got stuck. And it looks very, very similar to the other rooms. Now we are heading over to the bathrooms that are by the PE portables. When you turn the corner, the first thing you see is the boys' bathroom. And here are the sinks and the stalls for the bathroom. Now we are going to the girls' restroom, and the first thing you see in here is just the stalls, and then there's sinks and other things too. Here's a handicap stall. Now we're heading over to the other side of the PE portables, and the room that we are heading into is the only 6th grade PE portable that we have, and we only have one PE teacher for the 6th grade, and this is his room. We do our warm-ups and other activities in here. As you can tell, all the PE rooms are very, very similar. Here is the boys' changing room, and it looks similar to the other ones too. Now we are heading over to a classroom by the PE portables. This is not a PE portable, it's just a classroom. I can't get out. There. And it looks the same as the PE portables, just has desks instead of the benches on the side of the wall. Now we are heading over to the 190 rooms.
These are the 190 rooms. They are portables similar to the ones you just saw. They have chairs and they're all classrooms. They have chairs and teachers' desks. Most of them look a lot the same. This is a Promethean board and these are both for 6th and 7th grade too. And every classroom here have Promethean boards.
This is room 192, and this has chairs and tables, and this is the Promethean board. And here's the tables and chairs and the Promethean board. All the classes are similar to the other ones. And this is the storage room. And now we're going to another set of the portables.
Over and these are the 180 classrooms, and these have a similar setup to the 190s. Some of these classrooms are math classes, and that's the Promethean board, and these are the desks for the students. This is a similar classroom, and that white blocks up there are the projector for the Promethean board. This is a math classroom, 'cause and that was the last of the 180 classrooms. Now we're going to the 160 building.
So this is the 160 building, which is the science building. So the first classroom, it has a Promethean board, cabinets, desks, and tables, and it has a teacher's desk. Then we have another classroom, which has a permitting board, a whiteboard, the students' desk and cabinets, and over here it has a sink. And almost all these classes are the same. And all these classes are science classes. Then we have this flower decoration area over here. And it basically has trees and flowers. Then we have another class which has a teacher's desk, tables, bookshelves, whiteboards, and a permitting board, and a cabinet and a sink. Then we have the shared area, which is where the teachers put their things in. And they also store their science materials in here. Then you come out through this door. We have another class right here. You have a permitting board, the whiteboard, the desk, cabinets, and a sink, as the other classes. Then we have another class, which is my class. It has permitting board and teacher desk over there in the end, a whiteboard, cabinets, and a sink in the end. Then we have another flower decoration here with trees and flowers. And the last classroom, which has basically the same thing as the other ones. Now we're heading on to the 150 building.
These are the 150 buildings, and this is the room 151, and this has tables and chairs. It has bookshelves too. And this is the shared area where they store their materials. And this is room 152, and this is a classroom that has chairs and tables. And this is room 153, and this has chairs and tables. This is the boys' bathroom, and this has the toilets and this is room 154, and this is the shared area. This is room 155. This has a Promethean board and tables and chairs. This is room 156. This has tables and chairs. This is the girls' bathroom. This has the stalls and the sinks. And now we're going to the 140 buildings.
This is the 140 building. This is where 7th and 8th grade students have their social studies classes and their language arts classes. The shared area right here is for the teachers to put their stuff in if they don't have enough space in the room. we have the girls' bathroom. And we have the drinking fountains. This is another classroom. And then we have the boys' restroom. And basically almost all the classes are the same. And now we're going to the library.
This is the front side of the library. There is 2 entrances to the library, and we're gonna go through the right one. This is Mrs. Mullen's office, and this is Mrs. Gurley's desk. Mrs. Gurley is the librarian. And this is the storage room for books. There is extra textbooks and other books here. This is where you can sit and read, and there's computers right next to it, and then there's bookshelves where the books are stored. And this is the computer lab where you can do tests, and teachers can bring their class in for their computer needs. This is another classroom. And
This pretty much concludes the tour of Chalone Peaks Middle School. I'm going to take one parting shot to give you an aerial view of what you have just been introduced to by the students. Yes,
Are you almost done with your project?
almost.
Okay, I have a parent here, so he's wondering what time.
About 5 more minutes.
Okay, I'll let him know.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Basketball courts, that the students did an excellent job in building and laying out. Okay, and again, just a parting shot of how this school is laid out. It's constructed mainly of what we call the stick buildings or the regular classrooms, the 140, 150, 160, and then a series of portables, plus the library that our students are able to use. So we really hope you enjoyed our tour of Chalone Peaks Middle School, and I would like to issue a challenge to any school that is using Minecraft to create your school to scale and share it with us so that we can go visit you virtually through Minecraft. Thank you for participating.